Ladies and gentlemen, I am taking a break from the Road to 2000 series, and honestly, from chess in general, not particularly playing, but streaming and making content for you guys. Um, I have an announcement to make. Uh, I will be playing in a tournament in Lisbon uh, in the day 15th of September. Until then, and perhaps a little bit later, I'm not gonna upload stuff in the channel. I'm gonna be taking a break. I'm gonna still playing some chess.com games. I'm even gonna show you guys. Let me put them here. I had a phenomenal display in a rapid quad that I played. Was 5 rounds. I'm gonna be showing you guys the games today, just for you guys to have some content. But yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be taking a break. I don't know when I will be back to stream. I will probably keep playing games, but gosh, I don't really actually know if I am. Don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if you guys see it. Okay, I think you guys can see. Or it was a tournament that were like 53 players. I got 8th with, if I'm not wrong, 3 points out of 5. Here we have the first 3 places. Nobody cares. Here am I. I got it up. Actually recovered the elo that I lost. So now I won 2 points of elo from those that I had at the start of the second episode. Then I lost like a bunch of elo. And I'm gonna show you some of my wins were, I think, all against opponents that were at least 100 elo higher than me in chess.com. I'm gonna be showing you guys them. And now my camera is a little bit better. I just like fixed it for now because I'm not streaming. I don't think that it's as bad. Let me just put the camera. Just turn on the games. Okay, my opponent opens up with e4, and pawn c6, the Caro-Kann. He plays your wacky e5. He doesn't take en passant. We just continue to advanced. Normally, here this doesn't matter much. What happens a lot is I play the Scandinavian, they push, and I just go for the Caro-Kann. I don't even like attack I could attack the pawn. I could do a lot of stuff, but I just don't, because it's just easier to do this. This is pretty standard. The break with c5 being responded with bishop e3, and then queen here pressuring this weak pawn. Jump to d9. Here I take here. I could have taken here because after takes I win a pawn. But I do this here. This is a blunder. This no, not no. Okay, here b4 is a blunder. What the engine wants is bishop takes here. Yeah, tactic. What do you take? You win the bishop with a tempo, and you win a pawn. Didn't see it. Here he plays h3. I don't get it. I think it's probably to play b4. There are some lines where they play g4 and you to move the bishop. Here is sometimes it's good to just push the bishop so it doesn't get kicked with a tempo. But here I don't get scared. Here the game is pretty standard. The opening nothing special. We both play reasonably. Here I'm better. I lose a pawn if I'm not. Yeah, I lose a pawn here. And then I want to trade rooks. We trade like everything. I try to push for f6, which is not the best decision. Maybe the engine wants something more in the lines of h4 just to get space, or even h6, just so that I this move h6 looks good because the knight is like unmovable. Let me just do this because then he can kick my knight out. Here he blunders a knight, which completely gets me in a winning position, and here I just convert and slowly but steady convert. This is just conversion with 2 minutes on the clock, which is not easy. Even when up a piece, it's hard to convert an endgame here. Here I repeat moves sometimes. Here I didn't want to trade the rook because I wanted to. Oh, this is just fucking around here. Here I take this pawn because it's a free pawn. I wouldn't take the rook because then it's just complications because he has a pawn against 2. It's much more simple to do this. Here smart move. If he wants to take, takes. Here I lose a bishop. I don't know why I did this because if he takes the rook, I take with the bishop, and I think I lose it. Yeah, this is just. And so probably if he takes the rook, no, there's nothing after. Rook takes. I mean, it's still winning because I have the two extra pawns. That's probably why I did that. Sometimes I don't know. Here with 1 minute to go, I trade the rooks, and now I'm a knight and 2 pawns up. You just have to promote them. Me very cautiously. With 1 minute on the clock, I slowly win. I give him opposition. I promote the pawn. I'm with 40 seconds. I'm not gonna checkmate with only 1 queen and a king. Let me see if you guys can see me. My face is a little bit bad. Much better. I make 2 queens and I ladder checkmate here. This is actually just checkmate. And now for game 2. For game 2, I was black again for some reason. My opponent plays the Van Geet opening. I generally have no idea what to counter this. This is a good thing to do because nobody really knows how to respond to the Van Geet opening. Continuations could be knight here, e4 is a move, d4 is a move, c4 is a move, f5 is a move. You could go e6, you can go b6, you can even I think this is a5 is, it works. You can also play it if you want. Here is a move to a Caro-Kann defensive system. You can just play the modern, which is also good. But I respond with knight c6 because I copycat. I have no idea what to do. Here I play e6. I cannot remember what I wanted to achieve with this game. Don't know why I played e6. Because I wanted these weird systems. I want this weird French stuff. I have no idea. Yeah, this system. I remember. I played the system where the knight jumps from here to here because it supports e4 doubly, and it's all right. Here I prepare a battery because they're just decent. He does double fianchetto. Here I don't know how e4 loses the game instantly because it loses the d5 pawn. No. Spoiler alert. Because if my opponent takes with the knight, I lose a pawn. But I didn't. He didn't. I closed the position. This is a dead draw. I try to here. I hang the pawn because I didn't see that it was hanging in the beginning. I hang 2 pawns because I think that my attack down the A file is smashing. But what I forgot was that the queen is defending this pawn as well as the knight. But the knight can always be kicked with this and this, which I normally do against King's Indian defenses, where I just play knight there. But the real thing is that up until this point, I didn't see that the queen, up until he traded, I didn't see that the queen was protecting that pawn. So I go up to the end game down, I think, two minor pieces, if I know, two minor pieces, and some pawns. So here I just like try to play, but like here just there's nothing you can do because there's a passed pawn. He has two knights. Even here he has more pawns than me. I just resigned. And yeah, you gotta be careful when your opponents play something that you have no idea what to do, because if you try to be wacky like I, trying to play this weird stuff that doesn't have theory, like you gotta be careful. There I hung up the pawns, and yeah, like just wrong tactical ideas. For game 3, this is game 3 if I'm not wrong. I went against Pawn Star 500, a guy that is 120 elo higher than me. I mean, yeah. I opened with d4. He responded with the England Gambit, so we can see that 1300 players are dumb as fuck, and I shouldn't be at 1200 because this is just trash. I mean, the idea of the England Gambit is that after you take, you attack the knight, your opponent defends, you attack it again with the queen, and you pray that your opponent is dumb and defends with the bishop. I think this is it. I mean, not even here the engine classifies this as winning, but then there's like this check. Now this pawn is being attacked. I think that now you block with the bishop. That's the idea. You take the pawn, and you do this. But this is like, I think this is a trap. So then you do this, and it's game over for white. Of course, I mean, when I see England Gambit, I know there are some tricky lines. Nothing too serious. Like it's just a pawn. You can like take it and then give it up. But I played a center game, not the Danish Gambit, which is like you sacrifice all your queenside pawns to have like massive, huge ass bishops, like aiming at your opponent. Like I don't do that. He takes, of course, but I just take with the queen because the center game. I mean, this is like not that great, but like. I mean, the game is simple. It's super simple. Like, it couldn't get any easier than this. Here, this is a blunder, because maybe I can, like, push the pawn or something. I mean, it's all fine. Here we do some moves, do some shuffling. This battery pointing here. I try to, like, build an advantage. I can push the rook out. Here, if I was playing today, I would probably play this move, because after you take, you have an open battery staring at this king, and it's easy for you to infiltrate, and you're also attacking your opponent's queen. But I didn't see that. I went queen here, and after bishop there, I have to push it again. A lot of times, actually, here I can sack the knight just because he loses the rook. Here he actually wins a pawn. And loses another one. The engine doesn't like this decision. I don't know why. Probably because I lose. I don't lose my pawns. Oh yeah, I do, because he can take with the queen, and then my knight hangs. Probably like something like that. My opponent just. Let me show you. He just sacked his queen in one move. He probably didn't see the bishop here on e2, which takes the queen, and here is just game over. Like there's nothing you can do. As black, you're down a queen. I mean, the game is still far from over. Here I find a nice static to win the pawn, because the pawn is pinned. He cannot take the rook. I mean the pawn. I convert. Here he blunders the bishop and resigned. I still had a comfortable 6 minutes, so I would indeed win the game. It's made in 16. The engine says, would have I found it? Absolutely not. But we move. Okay, board opens up with e4. I even thinking going for some Sicilian. Not doing that. Maybe one day I will. Not close. Caro-Kann again. The exchange. Pretty standard stuff. Here a lot of opponents do not play like c4. They usually play here. But this is also fine. They got more space. As white, I would actually enjoy playing this one a little bit better. Here I trade. straightforward. Here he does this. I could have went it queen here. Probably it's the top engine move. Yes, it is. I don't know why I didn't. Because that is what you do in the advanced variation when they go here, supporting like the c4 break. There is no c4 break, so this is just a blunder, which doesn't make sense. Because you attack the pawn and he has to retreat the bishop or protect with the rook. I don't know. I just put my rook in the c file just like normal. Trade some pawns here. I castle my king and start moving my knight to this juicy c4 square. The engine didn't like that idea, but I thought it was fine. Because I want a free pawn, but here I think I blundered another pawn. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these isolated d pawns because they're just annoying as fuck, honestly. And I think that it was that made me lose this game. I kind of remember it. No, it's not this. Oh my god, I'm spoiling it. Here, around here. He retreats the bishop. This is just a draw. And this loses because I did not consider that. No. What? Okay, now he. No. Okay, I still select my rook, but here. D6, back here. I looked at c6 and I thought, well, it ain't that good. I mean, it hangs a pawn, and I thought that I would be completely fine. I'm not. This is just bad. I mean, for starters, they are in the same diagonal, so you can go like do wacky stuff to try and win. You can put your rook into here. No, you can't. I don't know. I'm talking like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know why this is losing for black. Let me think about it. I don't know. I really do not know. There's some continuation where you can go rook takes. No, it's not rook take. I don't really know, to be honest. White's bad, and I can't be asked to see. Here he protects my rook. And here, d6 is a very strong move because there is absolutely like no way of me stopping this pawn and keeping my pawn alive. The thing I should have done is went with the queen back or something to try and stop the pawn, but I didn't. I went for a queen trade because I'm stupid. Because like the pass pawn is protected. My king is not gonna go on time to win it. Yeah, this is just straight up bad. Probably here I should have given up the piece. It would have been worse. Like here, this is just I like just give up. It wasn't a rook, but like it's still completely losing because he does this and he's a rook against bishop against just a king. I have a pass pawn. There's no pieces to help it, and I lose this game against an opponent who is 100 elo better than me. Here I don't know why I'm showing it. Didn't the last one I had more elo? I don't know. I think I had 1242. I can even check here. It says in here. No, I had 1262. I just lost like 4 elo in this game. But then I had 1251 in round 2. I got 1262 in round 3, and now I'm 1258. And now this game is actually a funny game. The final round, I wanted a win to get 3 and 5. This game was very funny. I don't know what happened. Yeah, as you can see, like my opponent, like it's a 10-minute game. My opponent, like the game starts. My opponent does not do anything, and I just win the game. His time goes up until 8 seconds, and I win the game. We could have went it for the Petrov. I could have gone in for a Sicilian or something, perhaps an open. I actually like a line of the against the Sicilian, not with the Sicilian, against which is here. It's an open, and you instead of taking with the 9 and then the Najdorf and other stupid shit, you go with this one who is dumb, and then you like attack the queen goes here, you can play this bishop move, and then you can like wait, no, it's not that. The other variation is going bishop here, pinning, which is another sideline, which I don't care, but this is good because you can play the tricky line, queen b5, and your opponent can think, I don't know, you can do this, attacking the queen. You just take. It's completely fine. Because after this, when you take, the only moves to block with the queen, and you're gonna be up a piece. A cool sideline for you guys who have trouble against the Sicilian. This, I don't think there's variations. If your opponent is dumb, he will fall for it. I mean, against here, I don't know how many lines there are. Probably b3 is the best line. Something like b3, rook here, even like queen here, trying to go for an exchange here. Not really. Or maybe just ignore this pawn because, I mean, don't know why, but like playing knight here, it would be funny if it works. Probably it does because if pawn takes, I mean, black is just better. Because, yeah, it's tricky to play it because, yeah, you can like go here and like trap the queen here, and the queen has like no moves. You can even go like, oh my god, does this, no, it doesn't win the queen, it loses the game. Yeah, that's it. I wanted to show you guys. It's pretty much that. I'm gonna be taking a quick break. I can even show you guys the page where my tournament is. Is it this? It's this. I'm gonna go. Okay, yeah. If you guys can see it, yeah, cool. I'm gonna play this one. There's an M, and I mean I'm 1489 FIDE, so I'm gonna be like here around these two guys. Like, I mean, it's a good tournament for me to win a little bit of velo. Why? Because because there's like a lot of players who are superior by now. There are not a lot of players that are my level. I would say like the 1464 here and the 1458 here. The 0 elo people don't matter because if I lose against him, it only counts to the tournament, and I don't really care on winning it because I'm not gonna win. Maybe a cup would be like winning a cup would be nice. I think I'm up for that because I'm the only under 16 there. Again, like it's not really the objective. I think the objective with this tournament is just to win a little bit of velo. And yeah, oh yeah, I will come back to school after 15-9, and in 16 I have school. Now that I think about it, that probably is not the biggest confidence boost or any boost at all. Yeah, man, let's just try to have a good tournament and like win. I wanna like at least bid like I wanna at least, it's gonna be, I think, how many rounds? I don't even know. I think. Let me see. I don't appear here in my name. I hope that they change that soon because I can open my email. I don't fucking care if you guys see it and like leak stuff. There's nothing to leak. I can even show you something funny. Once the fucking the email's just so shit. It's bad. It's bad. People, I don't know what this is. Let me. This is probably some game, I don't know. I sent an email to someone to be my coach, and like it was going fine, but like he charges $70 an hour. Like, there's no way I'm paying that. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm not paying that. Oh, and here we have a nice notice. You guys can't read it, it's in Portuguese, but my account in chess.com was muted because I went against the community guidelines, which is pretty dumb, but I can even show you guys. I don't care. I mean, it was a game that I lost some days ago. It was a long time ago. I can show you. I already paid the inscription in the tournament. $6, and I hope that they put me on it. I sent all my data. Like, yeah. What do I want to show you guys? Oh yeah, my little stuff that got me muted. I think it was only for a day, but like, who the fuck cares? Messages. It was against this Brazilian guy. Here it's the same email again here. Uh, so the guy says to me, "Slow down, you little bitch." That's what's written here. This is Portuguese. That way you're just gonna lose quicker. And I ask him, "Who the fuck are you?" And he writes, "What gotten into you these days?" But that was that is the meaning that I thought that it meant. But wasn't that? It was the guy who beat it the hell out of you these days, a couple of days ago. But I thought that what was written in here was what has gone into you. So I wrote it. Your fat mom's milkers that slapped me directly in the face while we performed anal sex has gotten me into. That's yeah, something like this that I wrote. And chess.com, hi Mikey, you didn't follow our community guidelines and your account was muted. Da 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 da. We're little bitches. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. You can even see here some Riz, not some Riz. What is my messages rizzing? I had I think it's this guy. Not guy. It's a girl. I think it's a girl. Actually, was friends with girls like hotties. I unfriended them because I mean I only have people who I know here in my friend list. I'm showing you guys too much personal stuff. I think. Bye bye.